Well, it is Chilly Friday here in Florida, and we're gonna go have ourselves a bonfire at the beach. I'm really excited. I had this idea just at the beginning of the week, and I wasn't sure if we'd be able to swing it with all the schedules, and sunset is still really early, so with work schedules and stuff, it's tricky, but we're making it happen. Just me and a few girlfriends. We were thinking of, oh, if the guys are gonna come, or the kids, or just keep it with the girls, and we're just gonna have a little girl time at the beach. And I'm a little intimidated by making fire. I don't think I've ever made a fire on my lonesome, which I'll have my friends there, but I don't know if any of us have made a fire, so that'll be a fun adventure, trying that for the first time. And something else I saw that we're gonna try are savory s'mores. So essentially, instead of the marshmallows, you have cheese and you get it all melty, you put it on a cracker, and you can put other toppings on it. So we're gonna do that, but I've been really looking forward to it. I just feel like we gotta seize the moment, seize the day where it's chilly and sunny and perfect beach bonfire weather. So that's what we have on the schedule. This morning was really cute. We had a little coffee taste test with our friends. They're opening a little play cafe, so we're really excited about that, and they wanted some help choosing which roast they should have for the cafe portion, the coffee portion. Oh, I'm cooking some vegetables and mushrooms. Give it a little more time. So we did a little coffee taste test, which was really fun. Yummy espresso. I'm feeling amped up with all the espresso. So we've got the energy coming through. Hopefully we'll be able to sustain it for our fire making challenge later. I love the show Survivor, so I'm like channeling all my Survivor fire making knowledge, but that's hardcore. On the show they use flint, so they make it just with using the flint, but we'll bring a lighter. I've been on a roasting and baking kick today because it just feels like a nice way to keep the house nice and warm. Have the oven on. Here's what I'm packing for the savory s'mores. We have some cheddar cheese. I'm gonna cut this into little cubes so that we can just put it on a skewer, melt it a little bit, and then put it on our mini toasts. And then also got some prosciutto, and I'm gonna pack up some olives and pickles as well, just for the savoriness. I saw online lots of other extensive ideas to add on to this, like jam, and you could do a whole charcuterie situation, but we're gonna keep it more simple, but I hope it turns out because it sounds really yummy. And we'll be there around dinner time too, so it's nice to have a savory and a sweet option.
You guys are so cute! This is you through. Oh wow, look at this, you guys. You did it, it was so easy. It took 2 minutes. Allison brought her savory s'mores.
This is our marshmallow. This is our graham crackers.
Wow.
That's our chocolate. Oh yeah.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm so excited.
was so much fun. I'm so thankful we ended up doing that. It felt spontaneous and a little bit like a lot of effort, but it was absolutely worth it. Grateful for a beautiful sunset. It was like pastel dreaminess, so lovely, and making the fire couldn't have been easier. I was honestly a little disappointed. I was ready for more of a challenge, a little hurdle that we had to overcome, but it took us about 2 minutes and was easy as pie. I should mention we had a starter log, which was the key to our success, I'm sure, but nevertheless, I was a little intimidated, so I was thankful that that was easy breezy. And we have just been having a weekend. I had a lot of activities this weekend, which was really sweet. Baby shower, birthday party for the kids. It was a sweet weekend. And today, our son is actually going to his grandparents' house, which I'm so thankful that we live so close to family and are supported by family, but also that he gets to spend so much time with family. I feel like it's just the best gift for all generations to have that quality time. So I'm immensely thankful, and I get to spend some quality time with one of my dear friends, and we're gonna go to the plant nursery, we're gonna go antiquing, so it's shaping up to be a beautiful day. And I'm gonna go ahead and start. I was thinking of starting on dinner because I'm not sure when I'll be home, but I wanna make sure we have our like onions prepped and the sweet potatoes I'm gonna cook prepped, so maybe we'll get to that, but it's gonna be a beautiful day. The weather's chilly and sunny, which we're just savoring these chilly days here in Florida.
It doesn't smell. We were stopping to smell the roses, but they don't smell like anything. Okay. Imagination. That's really cute.
Hi. Oh, it doesn't even have a message yet. Some of that. Good morning. We have been spending as much time outside as possible. The weather has been so chilly and glorious, and we absolutely know it is fleeting and we need to savor it because the warm, toasty, humid days will be here before we know it. But our little girl's day was so nice. We got a bougainvillea plant. We had the cutest little reading date at a tea shop, and that was a highlight for sure. I love the notion of doing reading dates, but of course they're a lot less productive, but so worth it. And I'm starting to really get into Wuthering Heights. It's a little spooky. I didn't realize it was so spooky. This is my very first time reading it. I know a lot of people read it in school, but it wasn't on my reading list, so it's all fresh and new for me. I do have a little haul from antique shopping. I found some Valentine's Day goodies that I'm excited about. I have craft ideas and all these. I love Valentine's Day. I just think it's so cute, and I am very drawn to the color pink, so naturally we're using all the pink we can. And part of me wants to kind of change my idea and decorate the little library for Valentine's Day specifically. It's such a short period of time, so that's why I haven't done it in the past, but I kind of want to. So I picked up a lot of vintage Valentine cards. Some of them are already written in, some of them are unused, which is very rare and special. Like this one says, with love for Grandma and Grandpa. So I'm gonna send that to my Grandma and Grandpa. Spoiler alert, if they're watching, they watch my videos. But that one's unused and it's so cute with the little mice. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's precious. A lot of these too I wanna make or use for decor. So I'm kind of still brainstorming. This one is my favorite. You'd butterfly with me, Valentine. This butterfly Valentine, oh my goodness. I think this one I want to use as decor. I think I might either frame some of them or make a little garland with some heart-shaped doilies mixed in with some of the vintage Valentines. And then this one I thought was cute, Don't Sail Without Me. And it's this little boy and his puppy and his boat. And it's from Shannon to David Pierce. So if anyone out there is a couple named Shannon and David Pierce, I will mail this to you because how cute is that? And then, oh, this Care Bear one really spoke to me, the yellow sunshiny Care Bear. Iron me on? What do you mean? What does that mean? Do you iron it on something? I just noticed that. Hi, Sunshine. Happy Valentine's Day. So cute. We have some more. I have this cute little Mickey Mouse one, red, white, blue, and I'm the one for you. Little artist Mickey Mouse. And then of course the bumblebee one. I actually have another bumblebee one too somewhere in here. Here it is. Please be my honey. So cute, so cute. I think that's all the Valentines. And then I have this dishcloth that is in pristine condition and the color palette of it is just gorgeous. It's so, so sweet. Love it. And that's a dish towel I'm gonna have to tell my husband to not use. It's for decoration because it actually feels absorbent, which most of the decorative dish towels are not absorbent, but that one actually feels pretty good. And then we have this adorable heart vase. So stinking sweet. So we gotta get some flowers, fill that up, put that in the kitchen island probably, or I'll just put it on our little floating shelves for now. But that's a little catch up. Yesterday we took a little field trip to the nature preserve, which was so lovely. I absolutely love nature preserves. Nature preserves? I guess something about that doesn't sound right, but I love them and so does our son, and it's just, again, so nice to be spending the day outside. Which brings us to today. We're going on a boat tour. It's a really neat experience. We haven't done it in many moons, but I'm really excited. We're meeting some friends and their kids, and we're gonna go through these like canals. It's called the Winter Park Scenic Boat Tour. So I'll give you a look at all that, but I'm just thankful it's sunny and chilly and we get to soak up time in the beautiful surroundings. back home from our boating adventure. It was fun. It was beautiful. We were expiring a little bit at the end though. My buddy was ready to get off the boat, but we still had a little way to go. This age, a year and a half, it's so fun, but also we want what we want and we want it now. That's where we're at. So navigating it all, but it was so nice to see my friend's Praise. Her name's Praiselyn. How beautiful of a name, but we call her Praise. She lives in San Francisco, so we don't get to see her basically ever. Last time I saw her was years ago, so I'm very thankful that we got to see her and spend time together and again be outside in nature. And now I'm taking some downtime, and then we have our date night this evening. Little man gets to join us as well, but we're going to go to one of our favorite pizza spots. And it was one of the first things I thought of this morning when I woke up, is just how excited I am to eat pizza. They have really yummy salad too, but I mean, the main event is the pizza, of course. So I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm going to, since I got excited about all the Valentine's Day stuff when I was doing that little antique haul, I think I'm going to start cutting out some hearts that can be behind the paper doilies I got, so that they pop more. So we can start doing that while our little guy's taking a rest. From a new day. I took inventory of the craft closet and put a collection of just miscellaneous crafty things that I think I could use for homemade Valentines in this little bag that I thrifted in Maine. It is seriously the cutest thing and it makes me smile. So I have a little collection. Some of the stuff I gathered I'm going to use for the little library, and I'm going to start painting some of the accents. And I'm really fixated on love bugs or ladybugs. I think they're the cutest thing ever. So I want to do a lot of ladybug components. Also, I don't know if you can see the boys in the backyard, but Brandon's clipping Palmer's nails. That's what they're up to. And our son, Wells, always has his helmet on now because he has a little tricycle. But it's so funny because he's just chugging along with his helmet, exploring the backyard. It couldn't be cuter. But anyways, I have these little mushrooms from past iterations of the little library decor. And I can totally turn these into love bugs or ladybugs. I keep calling them love bugs, but they're ladybugs. How cute. I just will do little black polka dots instead of the white. And then there we have it. Easy as that. You see the vision? So I'm going to try to do that, and we'll see what else we can brainstorm. Mushroom turned love bug in about 30 seconds. gonna roast one of our homegrown pumpkins for the first time. Actually, we'll probably roast 2 or 3 since they're so petite, but I'm really excited. I'm gonna wedge them and probably season them with salt, pepper, paprika, maybe a little bit of cumin. I wanna definitely add some seasoning and flavor, but I also wanna be able to fully taste what they taste like because I'm so curious. I saved the seeds from in our pumpkin and roasted them. They're very tasty. I thought of saving some of the seeds so that I can grow more, but I'm gonna do that with one of my more prized pumpkins. You always want to save the best seeds from whatever you harvest. What a full week it has been. I'm so thankful for all the field trips and memories we went on this week. I'm actually about to start a new vlog because we're going camping this weekend. So today I'm gonna spend time prepping and getting everything sorted for that, but very much looking forward. Last night was cute too. I went over to Liz's and we watched Emily in Paris, the first 2 episodes of the new season, and it takes place in Italy mainly this season, and oh my goodness, it just made me daydream of Italy. That's where my mind is. It's just thinking of all the yummy food and Italian dreaminess. But I need to give you a pumpkin report. I just realized I never gave you the review of our roasted Seminole pumpkins. They were delicious. So good. The flavor is very similar to a butternut squash. That's the best I can compare it to. And we kept the skin on, which was great. It wasn't too tough or anything, and I feel like that's just extra fiber, extra nutrients. So I'm very thankful. We love the taste, and I have decisions to make with the garden. I want to do a full sit-down video soon where we plan our spring garden and make those decisions, because do I want to keep our pumpkins going? I'm going to keep the vines that have fruit on them now because we have some big pumpkins growing, but do I want to dabble in something new? Probably try something new. I don't know. We have a lot to think of, but thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you and yours are well, and I'm excited to see you next. Bye.